All right, what's going on? So I am going to solve this problem, or attempt to solve it. I haven't seen the answer, and you have my word, I have not seen the answer, but I also share where I got this problem from online. This is a riddle, so let's look at it together and see if I can solve it. All right, so it says, and I need to plug in my tablet here. So hold on a second. Let me do that real quick. Okay, let's read this problem. It says, in reply to an inquiry about the animals on his farm, the farmer says, excuse me, I only ever keep sheep, goats, and horses. In fact, at the moment, they are all sheep, bar three, all goats, bar four, and all horses, bar five. How many does he have of each animal? All right. So the way I'm going to just looking at this, the way I'm going to approach this problem is it's a system of equations is what it looks like. You know, we have three unknowns, so we're going to have three equations, okay? So let's see if I can find my stylus pen here. Here we go. All right. So let's see what we're working with. And I encourage you to pause it to see if you can figure it out, and then let's see if we get the same answer. Then we'll see if the answers are actually correct. So the farmer says, I only ever keep sheep, goats, and horses. In fact, at the moment, they all are sheep, bar three. Okay. So that means all of them. So okay, so they're saying all of the animals are sheep except for three of them. So I'm gonna say um animals. So A is going to be for animals. S, obviously, for sheep. G for goats. And then H for horses. Okay, so let's see. They are all sheep, bar three. So the animals is equal to the sheep. They're all sheep except for three of them. Okay, so how do you say that? They're all sheep except for three. So to me, I think that's a plus three. I was going to say sheep minus three, but no, it wouldn't be sheep minus three. So you have the animals are equal to sheep except for three. So this will be all the animals. Then it also says they're all goats, bar four. So goats plus four and horses. Sorry. Horses, bar five. So when they say bar, it sounds like they're saying like except for. So how many does he have of each animal? Okay. So with a system of equations, you solve the system by plugging from one into another. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to let's see. So we can set these equal to each other because they're all you can set all of these equal to each other, really, to be honest, but we don't want to do that. Let's see. S plus 3 is equal to G plus 4. Okay. So let's see. So I'm going to solve this for, let's solve it for S. S is equal to, you move that 3 to the other side. So it's G plus 4 minus 3. So that means S is equal to G plus 1. Okay. So how does that help us? So that means the number of sheep is equal to the number of goats plus one more. Okay. So the question is, how can we use that so what I can do is I've now gotten the number of sheep in terms of the number of goats. So I'm going to plug this back into this equation here. So the number of animals is going to be equal to the number of goats um, plus 1 plus 3. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so that may not actually help us. So let's table that. So that's what sheep are in terms of goats. Okay. So what about let's do set these equal. G plus 4 is equal to H plus 5. So let's solve for um um H here. I'm gonna get H in terms of G. Okay. So that means you move 5 to the other side. So H is going to be equal to G plus 4 minus 5, which is just H is equal to G minus 1. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's see. So let's think about this here. So if we will find, um, if we can find what G is, and we'll know what everything is at this point. So they're all sheep bar 3, all goats bar 4, and all horses bar 5. Okay, so let's think about this though. So whatever the total amount is, so you have all sheep except for 3 of them. So that means if it's all sheep except for 3, then that means that the 3 is equal to, okay, think about this. So that means that, okay, so I may have gone about this wrong. So if they're all sheep bar 3, then we need to center in on this right here. 3 is going to be equal to the goats plus the horses. So yeah, there we go. Here, okay, so now we're cooking with something. So 3 is going to be equal to the goats plus the horses. Okay. All goats bar 4. So 4 is going to be equal to um the sheep. Let's see, the sheep plus the horses. And then all horses bar 5. 5 is going to be equal to the goats plus the sheep. Okay. Now, if we can find one of these, so let's see. Oh, okay. I see. So I'm going to solve this for S. Let's solve this one for S. So S is going to be equal to 4 minus H. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this into this here for S. So 5 is equal to G plus S, which is 4 minus H. Okay. So, and then we can move this over here. So, um, oops, I should have written that over here. So 1 is equal to G minus H. Okay. So now we know what G minus H is. So G, and sorry, I'm kind of writing this all over the place. So 1 minus G is minus H, or in other words, H is equal to G minus 1. Okay, so now we can plug that into here for H. So 3 is going to be equal to G plus G minus 1. So 3 is equal to 2G minus 1. Move the 1 to the other side. So 4 is equal to 2G. So we have 2 goats. Now we can take this for G and plug it into anywhere we see G to get the number of the other animals. So let's plug it back into this equation. 3 is equal to G, but instead of G, we have 2 plus H. Okay, minus 2, it's 2. So we have 1 horse. Okay, and then we can plug either 1 in for the horse, or we can plug in 2 for the goats. So let's see. I'll plug in 1 for the horse. So 4 is equal to sheep plus 1. That's 1. That's 1. So the number of sheep is 3. Now let's see if this matches with what they told us. All are sheep minus 3. So the total number of animals, hold on. The total number of animals should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So the total number of animals is 6. So if we have 3 sheep, then that's 3 sheep except for 3. So that matches. All goats except for 4. So we have 2 goats except for 4. Okay. And then all horses except for 5. 1 horse. Yep, there we go. So this has to be it. So let's go while I'm on here and check the answer. This is from, so yeah, so it says 3 sheep. Yep, we got that. 2 goats and 1 horse. Got it. I got scared for a second. I kind of was solving it weird, but I kind of did still a system of equations, but a different way than I started out. So let me know if you got the answer. Okay, let me know if you got it, and yeah, if you need tutoring, you see the stuff at the bottom of the screen. Make sure you contact us and have fun with math, y'all. This is pretty fun. I'm gonna definitely keep on doing this.